Hey guys, J0. How you doing? All right, I'm going to take some stuff that I got laying around here, and we're going to make a little light system for the chicken house. I love my ladies, and I love eggs, and I'm going to give them something that'll give them a couple of extra hours of light during the night, just to kind of help keep the egg production going. So what I have, I have this solar panel here. Is one of these 7-watt solar panels that I won in Just In Case's video. Remember when that video where I dressed up like an idiot and did some off-grid cooking trying to make him laugh? And I may just throw a clip in of that right about now. What do you think? What? Well, like everybody that doesn't wear grass skirts made out of feed sacks. Come on, this is proper Appalachian attire. Cooking omelets out in the hills. Are we dressed up enough? Is this dressy enough? Anyway, this is one of the ones that I won from him. I will leave a link to Just In Case's channel down in the About box there. And I'm also going to leave a link to where these panels came from, because these panels, his contest was sponsored by eSolar, and I'll leave a link to them. Thank you very much, eSolar, for your super coolness in sponsoring his contest. And thank you very much, Just In Case, for having such a cool contest and letting me win one of these little solar panels. So now, next thing that I have is this battery that I just replaced in my EEP solar light system, which I'll also leave a link to EEP lights down below. This battery would not hold a charge for very long, and it just wouldn't run those EEP solar lights. So EEP warrantied out a new battery for me, and this is the old battery that came out of there. Now, I don't need anything that's going to make a lot of light and hold a lot of juice for a very long time. All I need is a couple hours worth of running this little LED light that came with the Harbor Freight solar panel that I won in Norman McGregor's contest, which I'll leave a link to Norman McGregor because he is also an EEP dealer. Man, there's going to be a lot of links down there, or wherever they happen to pop up at, in the About section. So what we're going to do is we're going to wire the panel to the battery to trickle charge the battery. Then we're going to wire the light to the battery to run the lights. That way we get a couple hours worth of light of a nighttime to help the chickens stay comfy and laying. So we're going to take this stuff here, which is just stuff that I wasn't using. This Harbor Freight light I wasn't using. So I'm going to cut the end off of it. And we're going to move the switch a little bit closer to the light, and we're going to just wire it all together. We're going to wire it to the battery, and we're going to wire the battery directly to the solar panel to where it'll trickle charge. I'm not worried about it overcharging or anything. That's a small 7-watt panel, and it should be just about perfect to trickle charge this battery during the daytime so that we can drain the charge at night using the light. And the light will go off whenever the battery runs down, so that way it's a constant little circle. I'm not having to use a charge controller. I'm not going to use an inverter. I don't have any of that stuff that's extra right now. This is what I have that's extra. This is stuff that's not being used, and I don't like having stuff just sitting around not being used when it could be being used, because like Just In Case says, you know, if you're not using everything that you have, and you're not you know, using everything to its most abilities and using the sun's power when you should be using it, then you might as well just be watching some kangaroos dry hump a box of marshmallows. I'm not really quite sure what that means, what he means when he says that, but you know, Just In Case is kind of old and not sure he's really even all there, so there you go. I don't know. I took it to mean that you should use what you have and not leave stuff laying around. So there we go. All right, that's what we're going to do. Let's get on it. First step is going to be mounting the solar panel onto the chickie house. So let's go get that done. Alrighty, here's what I've decided to do as far as mounting this panel goes. I'm just going to use some of this plumber strap, which I use for lots of different stuff because it's awesome. I'm going to use some of these little short self-tapping screws to screw the panel like this to the strap. It's not long enough to where it's going to go all the way down through here underneath the ledge, but not long enough to where it'll hit the panel. And it will affix this strap to the panel. That way I can screw this panel to the side of the chicken shed. So that is what I'm going to do. Sorry about all the wind. If the wind's coming through, I apologize. Sorry about all the crappy camera work. I'm not a very good cameraman. But what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to put this self-tapping screw right through here. Hopefully this comes out okay on the camera. Just going to self-tap it right through that aluminum frame. Oh, we're going to smash the drill down into the dirt. Just like that. Now we're going to do that on this other side over here. Into this corner. That will affix that strap to the panel, and that should be more than enough to hold up this little panel because it's not very heavy. Man alive, trying to do this with a camera anyway kind of sucks. There we go. Now this strap is fixed to the panel, and I can use this other part here, double it over, and screw it to the chicken coop. That'll, I'm going to do, this one here is on the bottom. I'm going to do another piece up there on the top. That way it'll give me four places to where I can mount it and make sure that it's secured well. So let me get the next piece of strap on there and we'll go from there. Alrighty, we are here in the chicken house now. Hello ladies, how does a dog go? That's right, dogs go bark bark. Good job. Okay, anyway. I got a hook right here that I'm going to, I think I'm going to use to hang this light on like that. And then I'm going to figure out how much wire I need to get the light over to where I want it in this corner, because this is going to be where I put, up here on this wall is going to be where I put my, where I'm going to mount my battery at. So just trying to figure out how much wire I need, where I'm going to put it, and then where I'm going to wire in the switch on here. So now that I've got this wire here, and I'm going to go ahead and mount my battery right here on the side using, of course, my plumber strap. I'll put the battery up and I'll strap it to the wall, and then I'll cut my wire to length and put my switch in there, and I'll get back with you whenever I get all that stuff there done. Hello ladies, say hello YouTube. No, you can't eat the wire. Look, is this delicious? Alright y'all, well let me get this done and I'll catch back up with you. Alrighty, you can see I got this wire here wired to the battery, just straight wired. I don't have any of those kind of connectors, so I just wired it straight to the battery. And then I put my switch in right here, and I'll get my staple gun, and what I'll do is I'll staple it all to the wall to where we can just come inside the chicken house and hit our switch, and that will turn our light off and on. You can see it's working right there. The ladies are trying to figure it all out. They was in here just going crazy a second ago. Like, get in there, girls, there's a doings a transpiring. So, but get some staples and staple this wire up so it's all good and tight. There's no slack. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little cordless drill and my 5/16 drill bit, drill me a hole somewhere in here, drill a hole, and then I'll mount the solar panel on the other side and run the wires to it and wire it up to the battery. So let me figure this all out where I'm going to put it. I think I might just run that solar panel wire right through here. That way I can bring the extra slack in, coil it up right there, and then wire it to the battery too. So let me get to that point and I'll get back with you. Alrighty, there's the front of my chicken house. You can see I put that solar panel right there. I mounted it on with my plumbing strap that I put on the back. Inside here I just put a little block of 2x3 that I had laying around that'll give it a little bit of that angle to catch a little bit more of the sun. I drilled my hole right there, and I got the wires from the solar panel running through the hole. The chickies are all in an uproar because there's a doings a transpiring in the chicken house. Now all it's left to do is to go in there and wire up the solar panels to the battery so that it can trickle charge. Alrighty, y'all, here's the finished product. We got the solar panel wires, the little 7-watt solar panel that I won from Just In Case, coming in through the hole. I got the extra cord wrapped up. It is charging the battery, taped to the battery terminals. The white light wire is stapled with a little switch right here. And we hit our switch, and the light comes on. And that'll give our ladies some more extra light through the wintertime so that they can keep doing what they're supposed to do, which is making breakfast. So, there you go, making do with what you got. Let me get out of the chicken house here. Making do with what you got. And I want to thank Just In Case. I want to thank Norm McGregor, and I want to thank eSolar. Their contests and their sponsorships are the reason why I have this stuff and was able to do this. Now we got some off-grid lighting for the ladies in the chicken house. We're just using the small components that we have laying around. So, like I say, guys, if I can do it, you can do it. If you have a little small solar panel or something like that laying around, try to find you a little battery and put that sucker to some use. So, thanks for watching. Hope this helps. I don't know what's going on with the comments. I can't even leave a comment on people's videos. I can't reply to comments. I don't have any idea what's going on. I'm not that familiar with Google Plus stuff, so I watch videos, I try to comment, but I can't, so I don't know what to do yet. So anyway, hope you all have a great evening. Thanks for watching. God bless in the end. Buzz, buzz, the end.